Hey, this is ThinkerThunker. This is a video out of Oklahoma, and it is of something walking at first down a dirt road, and then running, and it's not much to look at, but
Hey!
I found something pretty interesting about it. Let's check it out. Okay, so I had to stabilize this in two sections, and right there we can see it out there walking along the road. And so I've already stabilized it, and now I'll just lock that down, and there. Now we can see it walking along. And that's all that happened at that point, until it gets yelled at. And then we've got part two, where it does get yelled at. It, he, she, whoever, whatever it is, gets yelled at and takes off scooting. And so I've also stabilized this, and I'll lock that down now. And so now we can watch it get yelled at, takes off running. It's gone. So what can we make out of this? Well, if we had a great marker, say from over here on the left to over here on the right, then we could say, well, this thing ran 50 yards in, 2.8 seconds. No human can do that, blah, blah, blah. But there is nothing there that we can mark. There are no points. So we have no idea how fast it is or isn't running. And there is no tree there, or Volkswagen, or anything there in that road, a tractor, anything, where this thing could stand beside and we could have for scale. Nothing is there but blob shrubs, blob trees, blob brush next to the blob squatch. Speaking of, I've come up with two blob squatch versions, blob squatch t-shirts in honor of this video. But back to it, what can we do with this? If I zoom in, and now I'll play with the exposure a little and try to get some more detail out of this thing. You have to be careful because you can start introducing hard edges like that. But look at it now. Normally, what I've always done is I look at the legs to see what the legs are doing. What is the trailing shin doing? Does it come up to a 90 degree? Is there anything unhuman about the way it's running or walking or anything? But look, there's a row of brush running all along beside the road, and we can't see its legs. This thing is a floating torso out there until right there. We get one frame where we see more of it, and then maybe a tiny bit more right there, and that's it. So from all my bag of tricks, there's literally nothing I could do to this video. I would say there's nothing remarkable about this footage in the slightest. This is a terrible blob squatch piece of footage. However, I did find one interesting thing. Watch Mr. Marathon Man here run. Now I'm going to drop in a red line, and we'll see right there his head comes up to the line and never gets any higher than that. But look, with each step, he falls like half a head's length down from that red line. And that's just how we humans run. We bob up and down. Now I'm going to drop a red line in to see if we can spot a human running. And there we go. And I'm looking for that bobbing up and down. Now, it may have gone in a bit of a hole down here in the road, but I would say for the most part, and here, let me drag back and forth faster so we can better see it. I would say for the most part, that thing's head is staying up there with the line. It doesn't look like a human running, just based on that its head is not bobbing up and down. So now I've put up a comparison of the two, and I'm going to just drag back and forth. Let you look. Do you see the same bobbing motion in the Oklahoma man, the Oklahoma runner, as you do Marathon Man? Do you see the same arm movements? I know it's hard to see any detail whatsoever in Oklahoma runner. I don't see it. I don't see. I see an entirely different run. So that is all I've got. Your time to weigh in. What do you think? What are we seeing here? Same run or something entirely different? Different body mechanics altogether. Because you can put on a suit, you can put on a big bulky suit, but it's pretty tough to entirely change the way we humans run and not bob up and down. I mean, if you can do that, wow, video it. Let's see it. I would like to see that. All right. Special thanks to, as always, my patrons over at Patreon. Their generosity helps keep new videos coming and helps keep ThinkerThunker.com open, where we've got a community where people can post videos like this for me to check out. If you want me to check out something, post it over there. That's where I'll see it. Special thanks to all the people who have bought my t-shirts in the shop down below, and I've got some new ones down there. I've got my new blob squatch, and I've got a new The Bigfoot t-shirt, kind of an ode to the Patterson film t-shirt. Check those out. You guys, I appreciate all of you buying my things so much. And now I've got PayPal support on my ThinkerThunker.com. You can just pick whether you want to donate $1 or $2 one time or $1 or $2 a month until you decide to quit. It's up to you. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're keeping my site open, and you're all keeping new videos coming, giving me the time to afford to do all this. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye. If you've found a video that you believe deserves a second look, come to ThinkerThunker.com, go to our forum, come down to the latest Bigfoot activity, post a link there, and we'll go from there. All you have to do to post is register. Right here, click the orange button, easy login with your Google, YouTube username, you're in.